What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I am Phil. So, as I watch a lot of videos, and I'm including this in my life too, I really did want to make a video about the absolute importance of gaining muscle. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not saying everybody should be like a bodybuilder, because that's just not going to happen unless you either take steroids or you have to eat a ton of protein, you have to work out consistently and all that blah 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 stuff. I'm talking about anybody from my age, in my 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and on. Just the importance of having more structural muscle as you age. And a lot of people overlook that, I think. And you don't have to be super cut. I'm not trying to be super cut. I have lost a lot of weight just getting back into lifting weights. Now, I do have, not like my old gym, I do have a small gym in my house now, a few benches, tons of weights, and I work out at my house probably, try to do at least 2 to 3 times per week. And I get to the gym once to twice a week, mainly on the weekends because I can do it in the morning and get it out of the way. But the importance of hand grippers, especially with us with arthritis, start easy. Get an easy pair and just start. Just the trick. I'm going to tell you a trick to the hand gripper thing. Get 2 or 3 of them, because if it's not convenient when the time you think of it, you're not going to do it. Now, me, I have one in my office. In case I think of it, it's there. I just grab it and do a few sessions. I have one by the TV, and I have one on my bed. Because when you're lying down, and I'm not saying do a whole workout. Sorry, my eye thing. Get a little something going on there. Anyways, you're in bed and you're getting ready to sleep. Say you can't go to sleep. And I turn around. I get a big full-size bed. For me, it's fine. I grab the gripper. I do 10 or 20, and it's fine. I just to get things moving. It's so important. And I tell you, you might be sore the next day, but the very next day, if not for the whole week, you're going to notice, if you're paying attention, the hands, especially, wherever you worked out, are going to feel great. You're not going to have that hand stiffness, because I got a guy at work that in the morning when I talk to him, all of a sudden he'll go, out of nowhere. And I tell him, I said, you should do this, you should do that. But he's an old dinosaur. Whatever. You gotta let him do what he's gonna do. And what are you gonna do? You just let him be. So, with that said, the other things I would say is get a pair of dumbbells. Get a little set of 3s, depending on your age. 3 pounds, 2 of them. 5 pounds and 10 pounds to start with. Again, we're not trying to get big, we're just trying to get stronger. And just have them around. Again, for my mother, when I was taking care of her, I would tell her, if you can't do your lower body, do your upper body. If you can't get off the couch, have the dumbbells sitting on the table next to you, just to do something. I said, Ma, just do this, curls, just do some shoulders. I mean, even if they're 2, 3, 1 pound weights, it's something. You're getting the body moving. I would tell her all the time. And of course, I'm taking it in my 50s, my late 50s, to not a bodybuilding thing, but just, I have a lot of knowledge. I used to be a personal trainer in the bodybuilding days. And so I have a lot of knowledge up here. And I know what I need to do. And I just do it because it's repetitious. And that's why I put things around the house that I know, because I know myself. I know exactly what I'm going to want to do when I get to a certain area. And trust me, I've been on the couch watching TV and I've said to myself, I got to go work out, but I don't want to work out. I don't want to get up. You get that lazy feeling. And sometimes I can force myself, sometimes I'm not. But solution, put the dumbbells, a pair of dumbbells, anything right there. And I'm not talking me, because all I have to do is walk into the next room. But for some people who can't get up, and I'm using like a late 80s or late 70s person who doesn't have any training, just grab some dumbbells. Just do this. That's all you got to do. And you're going to be sore. Don't overdo it. It's all talk to someone about it. Or, I'm going to start you off, put it this way. I'm not going to give you a program. If you're in your 80s, 90s, or whatever, I'm just going to say, hey, do a set of 5 first. Wait a few days. Then do another 5. Because trust me, when your body will let you know. A lot of people, they go to the gym, and I'm talking any age, they go to the gym, they work out, and they're sore. Well, that soreness is going to hang around 1 to 3 days. But they're not paying attention. Their life, they're going through their life and they're doing stuff, and they just forget all about the gym. And I said, you got to get right back on the horse. As soon as that pain, shoot for Friday, pencil it in, go back to the gym. Once you get in the habit of consistently touching those weights and doing a little exercise, squeezing a little bit of time into your day, once that becomes a habit, you're going to see the benefits. And then, trust me, you do a whole month of that, you're going to be hooked, and that's it. It's part of your life. Now, I'm not saying it can't be thrown off, because if I've seen it even for myself. You get in a nice routine, you're rolling along, life feels great, pain's less, and all of a sudden, say a tragedy or anything, a death of someone, a job loss, a flat tire, anything, and all of a sudden, you're not thinking about working out, you're thinking about something else. It happens. The trick is to jump right back on the horse and say, I'm in a bad mood, let me work out. I'm sad, let me work out. Think of working out as a positive. Now again, you have to enjoy the working out, or you're not going to stick with it. I've seen too many people that I've trained with, and that's all there is to it. So we're talking the right place, maybe get some music, the right environment. Remember, work out first and then you eat. Don't eat first and then go work out, because you're just not going to feel good. I mean, if you're starving, grab a couple of something, piece of toast or something, carbs, and just go ahead and do that. But I'm not going to talk about too much of the gym stuff. I'm just hopping on how important it is that you exercise. And I'm talking more about the muscle structure, because it helps. It makes you stronger. You feel better. Getting up out of bed, getting off the couch, getting out of the chair. And just, again, if it's legs, you don't have to do weighted squats. Do body weight squats. And a lot of us are overweight, and that's plenty of weight right there to start with. I used to tell my mother, if you can't do squats, stand up in front of the couch where you usually sit down. And what you do is you bend down so your butt touches the chair, and then strengthen back up. So if you fall, you're going to fall back into the chair. You got to play it as safe as possible. Because I'm talking to a lot of us that are older, all by yourself. You want to be as safe as possible, because I don't want to hear the story about, Phil told me to exercise and I was in the middle of my room and I do some weight up and I fell and I was stuck there for 5 days. Don't do that. Because there's a lot of stuff I could tell you to do that I'm not going to tell you to do. So be as safe as possible. Another good thing, if you have a recliner, okay, and you know how you recline? Recline and push it back in, that foot piece. Do that 10 times. That's going to work the hamstrings. That's another part of your leg that you need to do. And some people just fight you on it. I know, trust me. There are exercises you can do that just are going to help, but you got to remember to keep doing them, because sooner or later, if you stick with it, you're going to wake up one day, or you're going to do this weight and say, this is actually too light. I want to do something different. Great. Awesome. That's where you want to be, because as soon as you bump up the weight, you're going to get stronger. And you're going to notice everything. Next time you pick up a pot of water or a suitcase or anything, you're going to feel better. You're not going to say, okay, I know, you're not going to be scared of that. But I know this is a long video, and sorry for that, guys. I'm just saying, figure out some kind of workout, especially as we get older, because the more muscle you got, the better you're going to be as we approach our 70s and 80s. Thanks for listening, guys, and by all means, drop a line. I will answer any questions I can if I know about lifting or anything like that. I'll give you a solution. It's not going to be a technical solution. It's going to be an easy, because I'm probably not talking to a 20-year-old. All right? Drop a line. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.